Hello guys, this is Course 2, Lesson 4.1, Evaluating Algebraic Expressions. Get out your notebook and get ready to start taking notes. Please copy down the title in your notes before we begin. So when we're writing algebraic expressions, what we're doing is we're taking a word phrase and changing it into a math phrase. So let's look at the first example here. You're swimming m meters per minute for 3 minutes. So you're swimming m, that's the variable that we're going to use. A lot of times the word per means to multiply. So for every minute you're swimming 3 meters. For every 3 minutes. All right, I'm getting very confused. I'll start over again. You're swimming m meters per minute for 3 minutes. So you want to know how many meters you're going to swim. So you take your number of minutes, 3, and you multiply it by the number of meters that you swim per minute. So your algebraic expression would be 3m. The next one, 12 heartbeats more than X heartbeats. When we see the word more than, that means that we're going to add. So we're going to have X plus 12, or you could write that 12 plus X. I want you to pause the video and try this one on your own. Write an algebraic expression for the price P decreased by 16. Okay, let's come back and try this out. So when we look at the word decreased by, that means that we're going to subtract. So we're going to take the P, or the price, and decrease it by, or subtract 16. So our algebraic expression is P minus 16. Here's some examples for writing some word phrases. So we have to write 3 different word phrases for this right here, X plus 2. And here are 3 that we could write. A number plus 2, and this number stands for the variable X, and we have plus, and then the number 2. A number increased by 2, so the number here is going to be our variable X, and increased by means plus. 2 more than a number. So a number is going to be the variable X, and it can be another variable. It doesn't always have to be X. And then more than means that we're going to add. So why don't you try this one on your own. Write 3 different word phrases for C minus 50. And pause the video and come back when you're ready. All right, some examples would be a number decreased by 50. We could write 50 less than C, or excuse me, not C, 50 less than a number. We could write a number less 50 a number minus 50. So these are just a few options of answers that you could have here. So when we're evaluating algebraic expressions, these are the steps that you need to follow, and you should copy these steps in your notes. Number 1, you're going to replace the variable with a number, and number 2, you're going to follow the order of operations to solve the problem. And remember, when we follow order of operations, we use PEMDAS. So let's look at the first example. It says use the values of n equals 3, t equals 5, and y equals 7. And the algebraic expression that we have is 2n minus 7. So we're going to look up here, and n is 3, so we're going to replace n with 3. So when we have a number next to a variable, it means that we're going to multiply. So it's 2 times 3 minus 7. So we're going to follow order of operations. We're going to do multiplication first. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 7 is -1. That would be the answer. Notice how I show all my steps when I'm solving my, when I'm simplifying the algebraic expression. So let's look at this here and plug in what we need. So we have 4 times n, so it's 4 times 3 minus 3 times t, which is 5, and then we're going to add y, which is 7. We'll follow order of operations. 4 times 3 is 12, minus 3 times 5 plus 7. We're going to do the multiplication still, 3 times 5. So 12 minus 15 plus 7. And then we do addition or subtraction in order from left to right. So we do the subtraction first. 12 minus 15 is -3. And -3 plus 7 is 4. What I'd like you to do is pause the video and try this problem here on your own. When you're ready, come back and we'll go over it together. All right. So when we look at this problem, same thing as above. N is 3, t is 5, and y is 7. And we'll substitute these in to the algebraic expression. So we have 3, we replace n with plus 5, it's in parentheses, times 7. So the first thing we do is the parentheses. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 times 7 is 56. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Remember to bring your notes to class tomorrow.